Hey, everybody. So I recorded this quick message for you because I got a whole bunch of people asking about SOPs, which are standard operating procedures or systems. And I thought that I would share with you this special video about May 14th. So on May 14th, which is coming up really, really soon, we're going to have 100 business owners on there and they can bring somebody with them. And I'm going to teach everybody the importance of systems and process. Now, we're not talking about this baby food chat GPT stuff. We're not talking about printing something. We're talking about what did I use? Now, my companies have done over 500 million between the couple companies, and that's as of 2020. That's not counting the last 5 years. So I want to share with you a little bit of what we do and what we use so you can make a decision. Do you want to spend the day virtually with us on May 14th? The doors open at 9:30 Eastern and they'll close at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so by the time you're done watching this video, you're either going to say you don't need it or you need to sign up. And you'll either click a link or let my team know. We'll get you signed up for the day. And to spend the day with us, it's pretty much going to be less than going to a good meal and maybe a trip to the boardwalk. And you're going to get a copy of the recording plus a whole bunch of bonuses. So let me share a couple of things. First, I'm going to let you behind the scenes a little bit here. And I want to show you this. So this is a platform we use for systems. And if you look here, if I go under master classes, this is everywhere where we store master classes that we do. Some of you probably have watched some of these like Synergized Exit or Economic Kraken or Recruiting Tsunami. So when you're talking about systems, you're not talking about just where to file it. You're talking about how do you create alignment, right? Clarity and accountability for your whole team. Now, when you look at systems, why do they fall apart? They fall apart because people don't know how to make systems stick on the subconscious mind. They're trying to logic their way into having, their team maintain and keep them. But you keep getting frustrated. And you see, one day when maybe I was 10 or 15 million doing a ton of stuff, but not as much free time. And I wanted to prove that I can build that I could build systems so I could give up my office. And one day, you know what I did? I just walked in, packed up my office, walked out, and I put someone else in there. And I didn't have an office for the last 5 years of owning that company until I sold it in 2017. I also didn't just sell it. I signed my name and walked away the next day. I didn't have to stay on for a year, 2 years, and have to stay on for 5 years like a slave or something. If you look at this, we also have another section where, and some of you might have attended some of these trainings, or you might be interested in some of these trainings in the future. But right now, I just want you interested in one thing. SOP Power, May 14th, full day. If you can't make it as an owner, put one of your team members. If we get to lunchtime, you think it sucks, you think it's not changing the game, you don't think there's enough value for it, you let me know. And guess what? I'll refund your investment in. All right, so look, this is just where we do that. But let me go to processes. If you look under processes here, we have processes for our whole company. So if you look under creative and on this left-hand side, these are, look, if you want to build a webinar, there's our webinar process. If you want to build automation or webinar landing pages. So when you look at these things here, these are all different processes that we have from our Smile program. And when you have this type of system in place, now this is not, I know some of you are like, oh, I do EOS and I do Process Street and I do Tranual. Okay, great. So you have it. Then why are you even listening to this? You're listening because something's missing and it's not sticking. You've read the E-Myth 42 times, just like me, but there was a missing piece. I want to solve the missing piece for you. Now, I've built, let me show you something. You see this here? Here's some of the things I'm going to give you that we use in our companies. And some of them are theories you probably know, like this Eat Your Frog, Eat the Frog theory by Brian Tracy. I'm going to give you this whole system here just for showing up at the training. The Eisenhower matrix, the SMART goals, the Warren Buffett two-list strategy. All of these are also processes that you can put inside your company. Look at them all in the bottom tab here, right? So all of these, the getting things done process. So I'm going to give you these bonuses here when you show up. Oh, let me show you this. because it's not just, I don't want to be here trying to compel you to do this training or convince you. I just want you to see that showing up, if you just pick up one thing, it's going to change the game in your company. So if you look under here, this is an area with, I'm letting you really behind the scenes here. So this is where we let our different partners that we work with, our private one-on-one clients, our legacy members, they get access to this. So if you look under here, these are processes. This is another platform. This platform here, all our clients we work with have access to it, and all our portfolio clients have access to it. So if you look at this, building partnerships, or you go over here, doing due diligence. So if you're going to do a deal, a partnership, maybe you're going to do it the way we teach people to take equity in companies in a special form so you don't get taxed immediately for $0 out of pocket. We have all the process right here. Now, I'm not telling you I'm giving you access to all of these when you show up to SOP. I'm going to give you a bundle of them. I think there's like 27 of what I would say is our top ones that when we work with a company, we plug these 27 in first so we could raise conversion and average, we could increase profit, retention, customer connection. So at this point, you're either saying, okay, I think I should maybe do this. But if you look at all the different processes we have, every one of these, like let's go to vehicle wraps and boom, there's our food dog service vehicle wrap. Okay, so now you're getting a little feel that maybe there's more than one type of process. Let me give you another example with another type of process. If somebody is visual and they need more of a flow chart to go for, this is one, a social media image process. And this allows you to walk visually, which our minds work a lot visually, process by process, step by step. So you can use it for training, right? Training, coaching, and managing. So we're going to give you a whole bunch of those just for showing up that day and spending the day with us. And don't worry if you got to pop out. We'll take a little lunchtime. Starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, ends at 6 p.m. We'll take a little lunch. And like I said, you're going to have a team member on it. So even if you can't make it, well, guess what? If you're not investing in your team, they might be investing looking at another company to go to. I'm also going to give you this process just as an extra bonus because I want this to be the most no-brainer training that you've ever considered doing with me. And like I said, the investment is so small. When you reach out for the investment, you're going to go, this is ridiculous that they're even doing this. I'm going to give you our Ultimate Food Dog Group marketing execution checklist. This is my marketing checklist and all the companies we work with checklist. If you go through these, you will have detailed everything from direct mail. I don't care if it's pay-per-click, social media, email marketing, billboard, magazine, business cards, doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to give you that process. That's my process. And you already know that process created over $500 million in business. The last thing that I want to just share with you, I'm going to give this to you as a gift, just to show you how many different ways processes can be done. I will give you processes. I will teach you the theory. I will teach your people how to make it stick and crave having it in the organization. And guess what? You're not going to get freedom. A lot of people are teaching freedom. I'm going to show you how to use processes to get financial peace. That's what you want, right? Don't you want less stress, more time, do more of what you want and less of what you don't want? And you want to stop being the answer person every day, right? You want your company to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day without you worrying about it. This one here I'm going to give you just because I think it makes sense in the environment right now that we're in. This is a special risk management system, okay? So it's for risk mitigation so you can manage risk. The best way to manage risk is don't end up in a situation. The best way to do that is you do simulations. A simulation is you run a play and see what can get in the way. So here, if you look at these, you'll go in and you'll put how many areas there might be risk, like cost of leads going up, maybe money going down, maybe competition. Well, those three right there, right? Competition, PE firms, all these acquisitions happening, putting big pressure in people's market. And the good thing is this systems day training virtually that we're going to do is it will fit. Right now, we're working in over 120 different industries. So this will fit in everything from an IT business, nutrition business, plumbing business, mechanic business, coaching business, doesn't matter what it is. But after you fill this out, look at this. It will point out the obvious for you. So I promise you, just what you're going to invest in the full day training, if you show up or not, I'll still give this to you. Just getting the process I'm giving you will save you so much time, and it's worth thousands. If you don't think so, you just ask me. I'll give you the money back. No hard feelings at all. And then you get to build your risk mitigation plan right here. All right. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you have any other questions about SOP, it's coming up. I told my team that I'm filming this today, and then I want you to send you a link. If you're not interested, don't feel bad. Just tell my team that I'm not interested. If you are interested, I want to get you signed up and someone you're going to bring with you. If you want to bring 2 people, okay, I'll let you do it, because I want to do my part in helping you put systems in your company. Because going through this economy, and no matter what's coming and no matter what is past, knowing this knowledge is going to serve you the rest of your life and your business career. And guess what? I'm holding nothing back. All right. So there's probably a link, or there's an email, or there's something for you to click here so that you can, get signed up. So what are you waiting for? Just do it now. Boom.